All right, so we have a question here today, which is something that all service providers, freelancers, and agencies deal with, which is how do I eliminate feast and famine cycles for good? So I'm Aaron, and this is Tom. Between us, we've run multiple agencies, managed hundreds of employees, and probably thousands of clients at this point. We usually get paid to answer questions like this for our clients, but we are bringing it to you here on YouTube. So, Tom, how do I eliminate feast and famine cycles for good?
The first thing I say is you got to do marketing every day. Typically, this is a lead problem, right?
Hmm.
Like one of my buddies was having the same exact thing, and I was like, "How much marketing do you do?" And he's like, "Well, sporadically." I was like, "Well, I'll just do it 2 hours per day." And for him, 2 hours
Hmm.
per day, it just means when he has content that did well before with SEO,
Hmm.
for each pieces of that content, I just got to create a video on YouTube that covers exactly that. I need to put that video in that old content. And then often Google will show that video in the top search and bring me more clients because it's kind of switching things out and using the old reputation. He's just amplifying it. That's it for him. And he's fine now. The other thing I'd say is you need well-paying clients. You don't want to have one whale, which pretty much covers your whole agency. And I've seen this way more than I'd like. I hear someone like, "Oh, how's your agency doing?" Well, it's fine. We have one good, well-paying client and like two whatevers. And then, that whale, after they leave, and I've seen this happen, they create huge problems. So I had a friend visiting me in Thailand, and he had to break the trip and fly back to the US immediately on like a Wednesday because the client says, "We might be moving with someone else. Can we do a meeting in person?" And this was like the biggest client, 80% of the whole agency.
And if you have an agency set up that way, it's mostly a matter of when, not if, that will leave.
Yeah. Yeah. So he just, to close the loop, he flew, saved the client for 2 months. They left anyway. And the last thing I would say is, and many agencies switch between this, right? Between I want to just do one-off things because I don't want clients to bother me too long, or I want recurring. And even if because I get it. If you have someone for 6, 7 months and they're just not a fun client, like you want to switch to one-off because just finish my job and go. But there are different ways of keeping a client paying longer than recurring, right? So one example of this is there was a guy, I think we both know him. He created a company where it was like semi-productized, but he was setting up marketing things and systems for people on HubSpot. And what he set up is this kind of like calendar for each client. So every month would be like a one-off thing that he would do with the team. And then he would leave a lot of open loops and be like, and next month we can do these things for you. And then next month we will do these things for you. Because it's like when you create a good lead magnet for people, you will solve one problem for them and open up a box of 10 more problems, bigger problems. And he was just doing that month after month after month until people left. But it wasn't recurring, but it kind of was. Just to keep, So in a way, what he was trying to do is sell a very high-end service, which normally would be like $50K, but to make sure that people didn't go like, "Oh, I'm not paying that." He broke it up in a way where they actually did sort of pay it, but it didn't hurt
That's
so
pretty
much.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just saying, there's different ways of doing this.
I think you pretty much covered it. More marketing, more leads, get creative about having clients pay you more over time, even if it's not recurring, and be fine with well-paying medium-sized clients.
Yeah. I think that's it. Until next time.